Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Inshallah today in this video, I am Muhammad Al-Farahidi, number matric 1181119, the first presenter of this group, which is group number 1, editorial TQA3. I want to present to all of you about the group assignment, which is the biography of scholars involved in Islamic institution. And my group choose the scholar Al-Khalil Ibn Ahmad Al-Farahidi as the topic in this group assignment. First of all, I want to introduce my group members. My group members number 1, Ahmad Zaidi bin Abdul Majid, number matric 1181085. My group member number 2, Muhammad Nakib bin Muhammad Nafi, number matric 1181091. My group member number 3, Muhammad Syafi bin Muhammad Hisham, number matric 1181093. Group member number 4, Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Agus, number matric 11811112. And last, me, Muhammad Al-Farahidi, number matric 1181119. That's all from me. We go to the presenter number 2.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will explain a little bit about a biography of Al-Khalil Ibn Ahmad Al-Farahidi. If I'm not mistaken, we know this name from our subject from last semester in subject Ilmu Rijal. But who really he is? Why he's so known, or why he's so famous? Here we will check a little bit about him. First and for all, his name is Abu Abdurrahman Al-Khalil Ibn Amr Ibn Tamam Al-Farahidi Al-Zahrani Al-Azri Al-Yahmadi. He's born in 718 in city of Oman, Yemen. He's died in 791, Basrah, Iraq. He's wrote 2 books. First, Kitab Al-Ain. Secondly, Kitab Ma'ani Huruf. About Kitab Al-Ain, I think it's a very interesting book and very notable book for his writing, because Kitab Al-Ain was the first dictionary written for the Arabic language. But why it's called Ain, but not use the other name? Here it's stated Ain is the deepest letter in Arabic, and Ain may also mean a water source in the desert. Its title is the source reflects its outer goals to derive the etymological origins of Arabic vocabulary and lexicography. He lived during era of Islamic Golden Age. During that time, Islam is dominate almost the whole world, if I'm not mistaken, 2 per 3 world. For his field of study, he studied Arabic grammar, we know it as Nahu, philosophy, lexicography, prosody, musicology. Okay, that's the little bit from him about his biography. Okay, next we move to his teachers. His teachers is Isa Ibn Umar As-Saqafi, Abu Amr Ibn Al-A'la, Ayub Ibn Al-Sakstiyani, Asam Al-Ahwal Al-Awwam Ibn Hawshab. He learned from lot of teacher in various of field of study, and also pro with it. From there, he also have students that learn from him. From them, Shibawai, An-Nadr Ibn Shumail, Al-Latis Ibn Al-Muzaffar, Al-Kisai, Abdul Malik Ibn Quraib, Al-Asma'i, Harun Ibn Musa An-Nahwi, Wahab Ibn Jarir, Ali Ibn Nashr An-Nadrami. Al-Khalil also was a leading grammarian, um, lexicographer, philosophist in Basra during Islamic Golden Age. Okay, for his personality, about Al-Khalil personality, first and foremost, his love seeking knowledge. We can see from his list of teachers, he learned from many teachers because he loved seeking knowledge. Second, he refused to live in luxury. There is a story about he refused to live in luxury. One time, in during Khalifah Al-Mansur Al-Abbasi era, Sulaiman bin Ali, uh, a leader of the city in Al-Ahwas, want to ask him to be a teacher for his kids and send to Al-Khalil a present to him. But the the Khalifah request is rejected by Al-Khalil. Al-Khalil and after that Al-Khalil see the Khalifah messenger while said while you know hold the bread and says, as when this bread is still have for him, and during that time we didn't need the present the present. So from there we can conclude that he refused to live in luxury. And next, he's hardworking and passionate to his work. We can see from he already wrote the two books, and from it the first dictionary of written Arabic language, and also he's humble toward the others. Okay, that's a little bit from me. Hope that um, it will explain a little bit about Al-Khalil to all of you. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Agus. Okay, next we go to Al-Khalil bin Ahmad Al-Farahidi contribution. Al-Khalil, leading grammarian and founder of School of Grammar in Basra. First, Al-Khalil collect all the grammatical cases with the previous grammarian method and made clarification and complete the analogy method, which is qiyas, in various grammatical problems. Second, he formulate technical term in ilmun nahu, which is Arabic grammar, and saraf, which is Arabic morphology, that were not revealed by the previous scholars in grammar. Third, he also made clarification for the originality of Arabic word by dividing the group of words to mujarrad, which is genuine words, and mazid, which is additional words. Then put al-mizan as-sarfi to both words groups, which is popular in Arabic morphology until now. And then the second biggest contribution by Al-Khalil Ibn Ahmad Al-Farahidi is he was write the oldest Arabic dictionary named Kitab Al-Ain. This book is the first dictionary written in Arabic words. Contain 26 books resemble each letter except for weak letter. The title Al-Ain reflected other goals to derive the etymological origin of Arabic vocabulary and lexicography. And the last point, Al-Khalil bin Ahmad Al-Farahidi also identify and divide the consonant based on the source of the production. And until now, this book still an important reference for us, especially for Islamic students. Okay, and then that's all from me. Thank you.
Established the field of Arab study of Arabic prosody and musicology. Khalil Ibn Ahmad Al-Farahidi, who is person in love with Arabic language in any form, like poem or syair, nasheed and so on. When people most like to show their feeling or their life in syair or nasheed, they mostly not using a proper Arabic language, and this make Khalil Ahmad Al-Farahidi worried about Arabic language in future. So he create a formula that called Arut. Al-Khalil was the first person to put the method in Arut knowledge and classified them in 5 dawair or circle, which are Al-Mukhtalaf or At-Tawil, Al-Mukhtalaf or Al-Wafir, or Al-Mujtalab or Al-Hadaj, Al-Mushtabah or Al-Thari, and Al-Muttafaq or Al-Muqtarib. Next, he expanded all the dawair into 15 bahar. Name At-Tawil, Al-Madid, Al-Basit, Al-Wafir, Al-Kamil, Al-Hadaj, Al-Rajas, Al-Thari, Al-Munsarih, Al-Khafif, Al-Mustadrak, Al-Muqtada, Al-Mujtash, Al-Rama, and Al-Muqtarab. His student at the 16 bahar named Al-Mutadarik. He got inspiration from iron beating in his journey to Makkah. Each time the iron smith beat the iron, he marked with harakat, and as well it stopped, he marked it with sukun. 4. Become a teacher and main referent in Arabic. Because of his incredible solution in language problem, many people interested to learn it. Not only regular people want to learn it, but a big ulama also want to learn with their discipline on ilmu or knowledge. Among the students of Khalil is Sibawayh, Abdul Malik, Ibn Quraib, Al-Asma'i, Al-Kisai, Al-Nadar, Ibn Shamil, Harum Ibn Musa Al-Nahwi, Wahab Ibn Jarir, Ali Ibn Nas Al-Hadrami, and other. Al-Khalil also give lecture on philosophy at a mosque in Basra. His contribution to the field of knowledge received big appreciation from the other great ulama after him. Ibn al-Muqaffa say, I found a teacher, his intellect is greater than his knowledge. 5. His work and book. His expertise is not only on linguistic studies, but he also have vast of knowledge on Islamic law and mathematics. Moreover, he have a great talent in musicology and creating tone. He produced many very great books, some which to us and some we cannot reach. Among the popular books that he wrote, such as Kitab Al-Ain, First Arabic Dictionary, Ma'ani Huruf, Jumlah Alatul I'rab, Tafsir, Huruf Al-Lughah, Al-Arud, Al-Natqu Wash-Shaklu, Al-Nazam, Al-Shawahid, Al-Iqa, Al-Jumal fi Al-Nahu, Faid Al-Ain, Al-Awamil, Syarah, Syarfu Al-Khalil, and Al-Usul wa Al-Masail fi Al-Kitab li Al-Khalil.
As a conclusion, Al-Khalil Ibn Ahmad Al-Farahidi was among great Islamic scholars from Basra and contributed many ideas and formulas for Arabic language and prosody. His journey in seeking knowledge should be followed by Muslim community, especially young teenagers, because the knowledge is the main catalyst of the development of the civilization and improve our life quality. The Prophet Muhammad said in hadith that narrated by Imam Suyuti in Jami' Saghir, seeking knowledge is compulsory for all the Muslim. For that, there are few things that we can get and learn from the life and journey of Al-Khalil Ibn Ahmad Al-Farahidi. The first one, his passion in seeking and teaching knowledge. The knowledge cannot be acquired easily without putting huge effort and endless determination toward it. Al-Khalil went to many places in Islamic province to collect information about the Arabic language and to study Islamic knowledge from many teachers and scholars. Because of his effort in learning Arabic grammar, he became a great Islamic scholar and leading grammarian in Basra. In Arabic prosody, or we call Al-Mu'arud, he struggled and focused in collecting all the famous Arab poems to identify the entire poetry characteristic and all its forms. He later developed standard rule and meter for Arabic poets in order to remain the quality of the poems. He never get tired of teaching his students, even without receiving a proper salary or get position in government. He also resided at the Reed House in the city of Basra. The second, sincerity in works for the sake of Allah. Al-Khalil got an offer a pension from the governor and declined the governor request. Even the governor raised the amount of the pension. He responded that the poverty does not mean lack of wealth or position, but lack of soul. He also taught his students for free, because the knowledge entirely belongs to Allah according him and should not be charged for individual benefits. And the last, concern for Arabic language and knowledge. Language is the main important medium in communication and become the identity of individual and groups of people for the others to recognize and interact with them. Due to his concern for the Arabic language, he learned Arabic grammar and created new method for Arabic poem called Ilmu al-Arud, Arabic prosody, to preserve the quality of the language. So we hope this presentation will benefit others, both intellectually and spiritually, and help us to understand more about previous Islamic scholars. We pray to Allah to give us His guidance and understanding in learning the Islamic knowledge, insyaAllah. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.